Hello, hello. July 21st. Here's the NASDAQ. We're still underneath the 20 and the 50. We're on this bearish consolidation, bearish channel here. And then the SPY is doing pretty much what you would expect. It is still holding steady. It has not broken below the 20 and the 50. It's having a more horizontal supported consolidation here. And we do have a lot of buying in the volume. A lot of buying. So we're still, it's 50-50, 60-40. We're expecting downward moves as the day goes on, but you never know right now. We're still in a consolidation. So let's look at the NASDAQ, which is what I trade and currently. And we're going to look at the 3-minute execution time frame. We're taking our trades on the 3-minute chart. So we want the 15-minute momentum to be aligned with the 1-hour momentum, which is right here on the left. Here's the 1-hour momentum. And we want them all to be going the same direction. So where does the market open? The market opens right here. At market open, we are in bullish territory on the 1-hour momentum. So then we go to the 15. We wait for the 15 to align to the upside. Where do you see that happening? Do you see it happening right here? Look, it aligns at 9:45, which is perfect because right now I am avoiding trading the first hour of the market and the last hour of the market. I am just straight up not even trading it. I'm just letting that unfold without me, and things are a lot less stressful because of that. It's a nice change. So here we get the 15 crossing over, aligning with the 1 hour. So now we officially have permission to start taking trades when we get some nice setups off of our fair value line. What is our fair value line? Well, on a 3-minute chart, it's a 28 EMA, which is this yellow line. And that comes from a 84 EMA on a 1-minute chart. You'll notice the 84 EMA likes to play as a dynamic support during heavy momentum alignments. And when the 15 and the 1 hour are going the same direction, that is a heavy momentum alignment right there. So the first setup that happened today, again, we're going to be using a 3-minute chart for our executions. The first setup that happened today occurred at 9:45. Why? Do you see this big buying candle bouncing off of this EMA line and penetrating straight through previous day's high and pre-market high? Okay? If that's not a signal, I don't know what is a signal. So for a 1-to-1 trade, this would have won using the stop loss right below the candle or at the bottom of that candle. And then using a 1-to-1 with that candle structure, that would have hit a win. And it could have also kept on going to hit 3R for the rest of the day, really. I think that would have captured 3R. No, it would have captured 2.4, 2.5R, 2.4R. So that was the first setup of the day. The next setup, had you missed that one, the next setup, notice how the momentum comes back down, cools off. Look at this, momentum comes back down, cools off. And then it realigns to the upside right here. This was 10:09. At 10:09 today, the second setup came, also a win. The third setup happened right here. We had a realignment in momentum, and this was a loss. And notice, it's not a big candle bouncing off of the EMA line. It's kind of a small candle, not really bouncing off the EMA line. So it kind of makes sense why that might end up being a loss. Next setup happened here. This was my favorite trade of the day. This one happened at 11:03. What happens? We have a realignment to the upside in momentum. Right there, you see it. It's going down, going down, going down, realigns to the upside. And that was a win. That happened at 11:03. The final setup of the day, the very final setup of the day happened right here. I want you to pay close attention to this one. The EMA line, this fair value EMA line, is far from this price action, but price action actually pulls back and gets close, and it actually touches it. Look, see how it touched right here? That means we were in a good value zone. And then what happened? Well, we had the momentum pulling against us, up, down, down, down rather, and then it pulls to the upside right here at 12:30. So that was the final official setup for today. 15-minute was still supporting, even though it was weak, still supporting. 1 hour doing what the 1 hour is doing. That was a beautiful trade. That was more than a 1-to-1. This right here would have been almost a 3-to-1. 2.9, 2.8. So either way, when you're going for a 1-to-1 setup, like what I'm doing, when you're trading a 1-to-1, you would have had about 5 trades today with 4 wins and 1 loss. And that is what we are grateful for, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.